What is a VA IRRRL Streamline Refinance? Hello, I'm John Thomas with Prime Residential Mortgage. On this episode of Mortgages Made Simple, I'm going to cover the Delaware VA IRRRL Refinance Loan Program for you and help you understand whether you qualify for it, what the advantages are, and should you take advantage of it. So the VA IRRRL or IRRRL loan, also known as the VA Streamline Refinance, is a reduced documentation refinance loan for eligible veterans who currently have a VA mortgage on their primary, on their residence. It doesn't have to be your primary residence. You can still do the Streamline. If it was your primary residence, you moved out as investment property, you can still do the Streamline. The Department of Veteran Affairs has designed the program to reward veterans who already went through the qualifying process when they first got their mortgage to purchase or refinance. So as long as you're paying on time, they're gonna assume if we're gonna lower the interest rate and the payment, we don't need to go through all the documentation process because you've already proven you can make the mortgage payment. So it allows you, if interest rates drop, it allows you to take advantage of a lower interest rate with a very reduced documentation and time to close. So what are the benefits of a Delaware VA interest rate reduction loan program? When you compare those to other programs, here's the big benefits. First one, no appraisal is required by the VA to go through the streamlined refinance process. There's no income verification. We're not required to verify your income to make sure you qualify to make the payments. We do have to verify you're employed, but we don't have to document your income. There's no asset verification required. If the program is set up correctly where you don't have to bring any money to closing, then we don't need to verify your assets. No reserve requirements or anything like that. There's no monthly mortgage insurance or no PMI on the loan. There is a funding fee, but it's reduced from the funding fee you paid when you got the original loan. It's only 0.5%, so that's very, very low. And if you are a disabled veteran, it's waived altogether, so another great benefit. You can also roll up to 2 mortgage payments into the new loan. VA does require you to roll in up to 60 days of interest, which is 2 mortgage payments. So in the month that you're refinancing, if it's December 1st, you could, if you refinanced in December, you could roll in the interest that's due on your December 1st payment, which will be on your payoff, and you won't have to make your January 1st payment. So therefore, you can skip those 2 payments in essence because they're being rolled into the payoff of the first loan and included in the new loan that you're getting. So that's a great benefit. There's also great low rates because veterans loans have the lowest rates out there, better than conventional FHA and USDA for the most part. You can also roll all the closing costs associated with the loan into the new VA loan. They allow you to do that. Now, FHA has a streamlined loan, but they don't let you roll the closing costs in. So it's another benefit to do the VA interest rate reduction loan if you're a Delaware homeowner veteran with a VA loan. Now, how do you qualify for the VA Streamline Refinance loan? Well, in order to qualify, you must currently have a VA home loan on the property you want to refinance. So you have to be current on the VA loan, paid up to date with no more than 1 30-day late in the past 12 months. You must be lowering the interest rate with the refinance and lowering the monthly payment. You must receive a net tangible benefit of a 36-month break even or less. So whatever the cost is associated with the refinance, in order to do the no documentation one, there must be a net tangible benefit to the veteran that the break even cost, the savings you get per month to recover the cost of doing the loan, even if it's rolled into the loan, must be less 36 months or less. Now, what we do for our veterans is we typically do a lender credit to cover some or all of the closing costs so that it's really almost a no-cost loan for you. You're just dropping your interest rate, taking advantage of the great loan program. Now, not all lenders do that, but that's something we do for the veterans. You must not receive any cash back at closing on the refinance because it's not a cash out. So there is a limit. I think you can get up to $500, but you're technically not supposed to get any, but there is a leeway because it's always tough to get the numbers perfect on the day of closing. There's a minimum 620 credit score or FICO score required to participate in the program. Now, what documentation do you need to provide for a Delaware VA IRRRL interest rate reduction refinance? That's a great question. Your most recent mortgage statement is what you should provide to the lender doing the refinance. A copy of the homeowner's insurance policy declarations page showing the premium and when it renews, because we're going to have to, the new lender is going to have to set up a new escrow account for that loan so we can pay the homeowners when it comes due. You also want to provide a copy of a photo ID. A driver's license or passport is fine, because the lenders are required to verify the identity of the person applying for loan to make sure there's no loan fraud. And then a statement showing of your current escrow account if you're getting an escrow advance. So one of the ways that we reduce the closing costs, or the money you have to bring to closing, what happens is when we pay off your current VA loan, there's an escrow account set up with that. Well, you don't get that escrow account money back till usually at least 30 days from when you pay them off. But we have to collect money from you to set up your new escrow account on your new loan. Well, most lenders make you as the veteran bring that to closing, or make you finance it into the loan over 30 years. Both of those options are not great options for you. So what we do at Primary Residential Mortgage is you provide us with your current escrow balance, and we provide you with a escrow advance at closing to cover the refund of that money, and then it's interest-free advance. You pay us back when you get the refund from the payoff of your current loan. That way you're not coming out of pocket with the money. It just helps the veterans save their out-of-pocket costs, or not forcing them to roll it into the new loan. And then we need the name, address, and phone number of your current employer, because we do have to verify that you are employed. But that's all you need documentation-wise to go through a VA interest rate reduction loan. It's one of the best, easiest refinance programs available. How do you apply for it? Very easy. Give us a call, 302-703-0727, or you can apply online, www.prmiloanapplication.com. It'll take you to an online portal. You can get started. You can get your credit checked. You can even upload your documents and have everything done and get your pre-approval back within 24 hours. Real streamlined, real easy. If you have any questions, call us as well. We're all certified VA lending specialists on the team. Any of us can answer your questions and help you with this process. Look forward to seeing you on the next Mortgages Made Simple.